linoleum floor. Smoke ring hangs in dead air thick. The ashtray's full, the radio clicks. My body clocks don't tell the time. They just hum low and rust in rhyme. I live the same hour twice. One slow drag, two rolls of dice. The world don't spin, it just resets. With every breath, the past forgets. The mirror blinks, but I don't flinch. My shirt's still damp from yesterday's stench. The phone still rings with voices gone. The news is stuck on Vietnam. I mark the days with cigarette burns. Now even scars forget to turn. I ate my dinner in reverse and heard my name inside a curse. I live the same hour twice. Same cracked cup, same bad advice. Time don't break, it falls in place. The ticket marks my paper face. I lit a match and watched it crawl. It burned the frame but left the wall. I took a step, it came again. No now, no next, no way to end. The sink drips time in rusted prayer. The ceiling fan still chews the air. The door stays locked, but no one knocks. I'm just a ghost that clocks and clocks. I live the same hour twice. Woke up wrong, laid down nice, but all I get's the same old ice. Looting greed, sold at price. Out past Neri, unshattered line, where treaties fade and stars align. Ghost Rider walks with beasts untamed, a Xenomaster unashamed. Tommy speaks in alien tongues, peace broker with a plasma gun. They ride the edge of law and law, where devils knock on justice door. They don't fly flags, they don't wear chains. They tame the wild, they break the reins. From Terramorph to Siren's cry, to own the stars, the devil's ride. Hello, devils, born to roam, making kin where war once showed. Outlaws with a sacred creed, fighting fleets that pray and bleed. We ride for truth, not for command. Justice come by outlaw hand. from shadows, burning steel, but devils fight with heart and steel. No council votes, no UC lies, just starlit oaths and battle cries. We don't conquer, we befriend. We don't follow, we transcend. Xenos howl and worlds ignite, but we bring peace through rebel might. Hollow devils, stars our stage, writing lore on every page. Heroes, rogues, and cosmic kin, let the outlaw song begin. We ride for those the law forgot. Justice wild and burning They don't fly flags, they don't wear chains. They tame the wild, they break the reins. From terror moth to siren's cry, to own the stars, the devil's rise. Hollow devils, born to roam, making kin where war once shone. Outlaws with a sacred creed, fighting fleets that pray and bleed. We ride for truth, not for command. Justice carved by outlaw I tried to sleep last night. He tried, but my heartbeat screamed in fright. Oh, what a night! Thought I saw the ceiling bleed. Drip, drip, drip. And the mirror said my name with speed. Who said it flipped? I wore my best suit to sit and stare. He's looking fine. The radio's off, but it's screaming air. Not on the line. The toast caught fire, and the phone went dead. What a day. I screamed I'm fine, while I hid under the bed. Panic, panic. Oh Lord, he's spinning. Every day and every night. No end, no beginning. Panic, panic. It's loud in his head. Nothing in the world feels right. He'd rather be dead. I breathe too fast, I sweat too much. Oh yes, he does. I flinch when someone says hello. He's scared of love. Panic, panic. No calm inside, and I've got nowhere left to go. He lost a light. The coffee talks and the shadows dance. What did they say? The postman winked and dropped his pants. That ain't okay. I whispered back, the skies pretend. Skies made of blue. Then locked myself inside again. He stuck like stew. I wrote a list, then lost my pen. Oh no, not that. I blinked too slow, then screamed again. He's gone in fast. The curtains weep, the walls look wrong. They're moving beating is a fire tone. Panic, panic, spin that head every time. Now I ain't no pinko, I ain't no red. I keep a Bible near my bed. I drink my coffee on the land. Ain't nothing red about free lunch. Just good old sense and a down-home hunch. If there's food to share and mouths to feed, don't need no theory, just basic need. Don't call it Marx if it's on my plate. It's just biscuits, son, and a twist of fate. I don't trust unions, not the big kind, but I like when we strike in the boss's mind. I don't want no handout, sure, but I do want care I don't pay for. I think we all should get our slice, but only if we're working nice. And if my neighbor's got it rough, we ought to fool a little stuff. Ain't nothing red about free lunch, just a helping hand and a grateful bunch. If the widow stove is out of coal, then pass the hat and fill the bowl. If the banker's mad, then we're doing it right. Ain't nothing red about beans tonight. Now Jim says things I don't repeat, but his logic's strong and his stew is sweet. He said, what if fair was how we live? And I said amen like a true conservative. I don't want Moscow, don't want Mao, but I do want bread and a fair plow. If Karen's red, then paint me bright. You don't call it left, sleep on the right. Ain't nothing red about free lunch, just love and beans and a working hunch. If we all pitch in, we all stand tall, and I still salute at the Legion Hall. Now hand me that tray and hush your hunch. There ain't nothing red about free lunch.
Texture, blink and breathe. Let go the grid, the sand. the form, unravel where the shades are born. She waved a velvet semaphore, and we became the thread she wore. A sigil cast in vapor light, still dreaming deep in silent white.
I was naked in the woods with my baby Sue. A moon was high and the stars were blue. Then we heard a screech that cracked the trees. Sue said, that ain't no how, get up off your knees. Wings like thunder and eyes like smoke. Teeth so long it could bite through oak. It flapped once and the force died, and I wet my jeans and I didn't lie. Run like hell, it's a bad squad jack. Big old freak with the spinal rack. Half gorilla, half fat old doom. Smells like meat and hotel room. If you see them wings, don't try to chat. Run like hell and don't look back. He chased us down by the quarry pit. I said my prayers and I almost quit. Sue threw a shoe and it hit his jaw. He swallowed it whole and started to gnaw. He's gaining on me, he's right behind. Sue, Sue, oh sweet Caroline, run like hell, it's a bad squatch man. He don't care about your weekend plan. Smells your fear like barbecue. Picks his teeth with your left shoe. I'll never date near caves again. Run like hell from the bad face in. Run, run.
Abraxo for grime and goo. It scrubs your floor, your sink, your shoe. From stubborn stains to mute in mold. It's cleaner than clean, it's shiny gold. Abraxo, the sparkle's true. If it don't come off, it ain't supposed to.
There's footsteps in the hallway, but no one's walking through. A coat rack moved this morning, and baby, I ain't touched a screw. My matchbook's got a number that I never wrote in ink. And when I shave, there's eyes behind me that vanish when I blink. They wait outside the light, don't need a name or face. They never speak, they never bite, but they always leave a trace. They move like fog on velvet, like thunder in a dream. They wait outside the light, and they know what I've seen. I locked the door in silence. I drew the blinds just right, but somehow every window is silver with their sight. They never knock or whisper. They don't gotta make a sound. Just lean there, still as secrets, till I dare to turn around. There's one behind the jukebox, another near the stage. I see their fingers twitching, like they're itching to engage. They don't come close in daylight, but baby, dusk is near. And when the house lights flicker, they're all I see from here.
My family
They
never
wait outside the light, where the air gets cold and thin. They know the name I threw away, and the things I never
In
did.
2050, humanity learned
They
the Earth's
circle
atmosphere
like
would
a
collapse
rumor.
sometime in the next half century. From their foundation, the United, it was only in 2230. Then beginning in 2240, house maroon force of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions. Few settled worlds were left
So
untouched by
if
the
you
colony
hear
war.
me humming
In the midst of the colony
in some
war, a different
motel
kind of
off the
tragedy struck the
map,
UC city of Londinium.
it's not for fun,
After
it's
the
not
devastation
for
brought by the
tips.
colony war,
It's
the
just
UC
to
and the
keep the
Freestone
guy.
Collective came together to ratify a
I
treaty that
sing to
became
fill
known
the
as
silence,
the Armistice.
to
It
make
was
the
into
gods
this
think
world that
twice.
the Vanguard was born. No
But
one is
they're
born a
waiting
United
outside
Colony citizen.
the
Only you
light,
service to
and
the
they
UC.
don't knock twice.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
In the silence, a shadow sang, a whisper carved from stone and sang. He raised his hand, the skies.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
He found the fire, he found the rain, he taught us strength is born from pain. No tyrant's crown, no prison bars can cage the power of the stars.
Shield upgrade active. Damage upgrade active. New targets active.
Starfield _Eclipse just followed.
Fingers off, the skies ignite with thunder's voice and lightning's might. Stars fingers off,
Target defeated. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
You will regret that. Target defeated. Calculating intercept vectors.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
He wakes with your whisper.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
He thinks it's fate, but I see the string tied to your finger.
New targets active.
Please put down the
Engine systems are failing.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Removing upgrades. Tier 5 reached. Initiating final tier. Prepare yourself.
Forget her. just for a thrill. Now he walks with a hollow.
New ally active.
He'll never
Ally active.
I saw him once. He looked up.
New targets active.
Ally eliminated.
Engine failure detected.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. All opponents defeated. Congratulations, pilot. Please exit the simulation.
Cancel beams and a rotary field. She waves at the street with a practice grin, but Betty's got a bunch
Shutting down.
She's got curtains made of lead and lace. A little fall that's been to her face.
Congratulations, applicant. You've
She
passed.
smiles at the big
You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final scores and your probationary assignment.
Oh, she's singing duck and cover while the neighbors hover, peeking through her hedges in a scandalous din. She's got rations for a decade. He's got a pin up of Ike, but if he knocks when the bomb drops, Betty says take a hike.
Oh, look who's back. Everything go all right? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Your physiological results are... Huh, that's odd. System couldn't get a read on you. You get your kicks flying too close to stars? Because you're putting out some interesting radiation. Don't worry though, it's not going to affect your score, it's just, different is all. But, where were we? Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Though, this output... Wait, you hacked into the actual debug system? Huh. You really do know your way around machines, don't you? I'll make sure that's noted. Though working around the system instead of in it isn't the way this test is supposed to be done. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 6.
The thermostat's been acting
Clear Tier 6. No one clears Tier 6, even with the debug tools. You should be damn proud of yourself. So then, looking at your results as a whole, factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 3 years. Guess a top 99th percentile piloting score will do that, plus a hefty signing bonus to boot. Not gonna get a better offer than that. Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Shoulda known better.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
She's got revenge in her mercury eye. Wait until noon to start baking my pie. Yeah, the dishwasher growls, the kettle just screams. The oven's reciting McCarthyist dreams. But that thermostat queen, she's taking the crown. She's hot and she knows it, and she runs this town. So if I sweat through my collar at the very next brunch, tell 'em my thermostat's got a mean little punch. She's slick, she's sassy, she's fully possessed. The thermostat's fresh, too fresh to be messed. Oh yeah.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard? Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harad. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
It blossoms.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you? Yes, of course. Please, take a look. Right.
Thanks to this place, every project's explanation D. Have a good one.
Down by the border of Cape, look out, boys, on the fur, lay the wallets out. Sun on the water, girls in line, sipping on some that tasted divine. Rum and Nuka-Cola, dancing to the cola. Bears come home, band plays low. Sleeping, moving, sloping waves, a humming, the jukebox plays. Every swinging sailor sways with a twist of lime. They toast the sky and wink at gals walking by. Rum and Nuka-Cola, mixed on a Pensacola. Cools you off and warms you through. Red, white, blue, and 60 proof too. Twirling dresses, cherry lips, half the fellas blowing tips.
Shocked she
and every
managed to
day
limp
from
back here at all.
Nuka-Cola,
Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have
served on a Patrola. From Boston down
Yes,
to
sir.
Key West, it's a drink that GS.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
It's all over but the dying, and nobody's left to pray. The light's gone out on the horizon, and the blue has turned to gray. It's all over but the silence that settles in the air. The room is cold and hollow now, like you were never there. I never dreamed it would fall apart, so slow, so still, so bare. But love don't scream, it just steps away and leaves you gasping there. It's all over but the dying, and the stars won't even shine. The bed is made, the clock has stopped, and nothing feels like mine.
worthy of assistance. Goodbye.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Wasn't even sure if I was in the right universe or not. Maybe it's different for you, but for me, going through the Unity is super disorienting. Never mind the added challenge of piggybacking a jump, but it obviously worked. And I'm glad to see we made it. Feelings mutual. It's nice to have familiar company. You know, company that remembers you. Welcome to Stardock Beta. It's a new universe, so I figured we should give the Stardock a new name. At the very least, it should help us keep track of how many Unity... So it seems. Looks like we're stuck with each other. That is, assuming we're both not alternate versions of each other. I mean, I'm 99% sure I'm still the same me and that you're still the same you, but when it comes to multiverse jumping, who knows? Either way, some version of me should join you on any future jumps. Fingers crossed. Mostly setting everything up again. I had to go find my ship, rescue Gren, then help Harper get Stardock operational. Considering this was my second time doing it all, I managed to do it a little bit faster, and with a few less screw-ups. I guess being Starborn sometimes has its benefits. Yeah, they often do, at least from my experience. Most things seem to stay the same. Usually it's something small or subtle that changes, like a person's hairstyle or their favorite type of chunks. You know, personal choice, that kind of stuff. The paths and roads a person takes during their life. I guess people find it hard to be consistent. Right you are. Watchtower back, so let's get to rebuilding your fleet. First, we'll need that fleet sync control node again, if you're ready to get moving. Okay, now, we know what we need, the control node, and we know where to get it, the facility on Eridani 3. We also know what's waiting for us on Eridani 3, big old Watchtower mechs. Gren has installed the Skydrop system on my ship, but we still only have a single missile, and we need that to crack open the Watchtower facility. Hey, it wasn't through lack of trying. I looked everywhere I could. But outside of fighting and salvaging Watchtower ships, it's hard tech to come by. And despite trying to direct Gren to cobble something together out of spare parts, without real Watchtower components, it just didn't work. Here's a flare. Same plan as last time. Blast a hole in the facility, mech comes out, I'm gonna kamikaze the Perseverance right on top of it. Boom, no more mech. I've stripped out and removed everything from my ship that's not strictly necessary. Also swapped out some of the more expensive parts. Which means we'll have a few more supplies to start with this time. And later on, if we want to, we may be able to build ourselves a new Perseverance. But right now, we've got a control node to salvage. I'll be waiting for you in the black. Don't be long.
boys all hit the honky-tonk, drink and shoot the breeze. I stayed out on the front porch with my elbows on my knees, 'cause I got this little feeling like a freight train in the sky. Something big is coming down and I think it's swinging by. That bomb's got my name on it, friend. It's circling high, but it's settling in. Could be fate or dumb bad luck, but I swear she's tracking me like a lovesick duck. That bomb's got my name on it, friend. The preacher says to pray now. The mayor says remain calm. My cousin built a bunker. My mama stitched a song. But I just keep on sitting with a bear and this old clock, waiting for that mushroom bloom to punch my final punch card off. That bomb's got my name on it, true. She don't care what I say or do.
Ready to head out to the Erdani system?
Could be coming now or in July, but I tip my hat.
That's right.
each time
Take the lead
comes
and I'll
by.
follow.
That bomb's got my name on it, true. If she hits me, may it be quick and loud and wild and free. Let 'em find my boots still warm with a smile carved on my teeth. So I ain't running, I ain't hiding, ain't building no steel dome. I'll sit right here on county line, let her take me home. That bomb's got my name on it, son.
Round and round we go.
Special delivery,
Perform a scan. I'll keep lookout for the watchtower drones.
While the world ducks and hides in vain, I'll be sipping cola in the acid rain. That bomb's got my name on it.
Receiving the scan data now. And there it is. I see the facility. Still buried under ice. Guess it's skydrop time. Give it a second. Yep, there they are. Watchtower drones closing in. Okay, drones now, planet leader. Let's get started. Won't bother us again. Nothing personal. And that's the last of them. Good riddance. Down to the surface with you. I'll manage things up here and get Skydrop set up. And don't forget about that mech. I'll be ready to drop my ship on it once it comes out. Stay sharp down there. Remember, my grab ship might not bring me back close to you. So, don't waste time waiting for me. Get into the facility and retrieve the control node. Let's get it done.
See the children laugh when the music plays. See the strangers smiling when the horn line sways. Every wall come down when the groove is shared. Every soul shines brighter when the love is there. Oh, no love without rhythm, no peace without song. We gotta move together if we wanna move strong. You can't break the chain, can't split the line. No love without rhythm, keep the beat fine. Let the bass be the healer, let the drum be the guide. Let the fire of the people keep the night alive. When the world falls quiet, we all fight, but the rhythm is love. I swear that astronomy wasn't that sick for me. It used to sit beside the car. I was lounging by the radio, and that lamp don't play doom. You blinked at me at 2:30. You're not a light, you're in cahoots with the autumn in that bottle of vermouth. The couch is smiling again.
Sky drops a go. Mark the facility with a flare. We'll blow it wide open.
With the cold wreck and my sins, I saw the curtain twitch.
Picked up the flare. Lock achieved, missile is live, sky drop heading down.
The shag rug whispered.
Entry point cleared. Facilities open for business.
For the mirror, said cheers to you, old friend. But it just frowned.
Looks like our mech buddy decided to show up. Lining up my trajectory. You'll want to get clear before I ram this thing. Making my approach into the atmosphere. Once I'm low enough, I'll do a grav shift. Displacement will scatter me a few miles away, at least. So, make your way inside the facility and I'll catch up when I can. Here we go! Time for some fireworks!
Be advised that busy damage. All systems.
They sent him north to get him clean. Boarding school with black latrines. He carved his name in chapel pews and taught the dean to fear his shoes. The devil ain't got manners and Cain ain't kind. He'll take your horse, your girl, your mind. Spits when he smiles, lies like a hymn. The holy can't fix what ain't holy to
I am
begin.
engaging the enemy. I am unable. Repair not possible.
stars made of pulse. Each step igniting chords inside the moss. Shadows flickered with the sway of thoughts we never meant to say. The canopy sang in tones of sleep, a breathing rhythm slow and deep. Woven from light, the forest hum, our hearts in sync, our bodies numb, tangled in vines of echoes thread. We heard the dreams, the silence bred. The bark was soft with velvet tone. Its wings were maps we'd never known. We leaned against the pulse wave bar and felt it tune our inner spark. Frequency stitched through every tree, a hidden code of memory. We listened close and shed our form, became the light, became the swarm. Woven from light, the forest hummed, our thoughts dissolved, our voices dumb. Still tethered to the thrum of roots, we bloomed in place of former truth.
Catastrophic. We came for light, but found the hush. A silver dome, no wind, no rush. The stars were kind, but stayed afar, like memories sealed Damage.
inside a jar. We spoke in pulses, cracked and thin, through walls of velvet oxygen. Your echo shimmered down the hall like frost that never learned to fall. The sky was kind but kept us caged in starlit quarantine. We aged. You drifted soft through liquid glass, a ghost of futures we won't pass. Our shadows danced on sapphire walls with time too slow and space too small. You hummed a song I couldn't name. It stitched the silence into flame.
bursting with fun. The toast popped high and the coffee sang. Even my neighbor's dog began to twang. Put on my dress and a zipped first try. My lipstick knew exactly why. I skipped down the street and the stop sign waved. I smiled so hard that a pigeon shaved. I'm so happy I could explode like a soda shook up on the radio road. Snap my fingers, light the fuse. I got good news in both my shoes. So if I start humming and my ears let go, duck and cover, baby, I'm about to blow. The milkman winked, the cloud stood back. Even the mailman danced off track. The bank gave me a lollipop and a cheer, and I filed my taxes without any fear. Fireworks in my apron pocket, kisses loaded like a bottle rocket. I'm not mad, just glowing bright. If joy's a crime, I'm charged with dynamite. I'm so happy I could explode. I'm a firecracker in full high mode, spinning like a pinwheel, singing in code. Even my shadow's in overload. So if I start beaming like a UFO, step back, sweetheart, I'm about to go. Cover, baby, I'm about to blow.
Damage. All systems.
Don't sit so close to the TV, kid. That's what Mama always said I did. Now my eyeballs twitch and my kneecaps hum. I can smell the taste of drum. I stared at cartoons for a week or more. Now the toaster salutes when I walk through the door. My dog started talking in a Brooklyn tone. He's demanding cigars and a private phone. Oh no, don't sit so close to the screen. That box'll cook your dreams and bleach your spleen. You'll grow antennae, you'll spark at night, and your teeth will glow like a Christmas light. Oh, back it up and sit a spell, or you'll wind up ringing like a dinner bell. I got a cousin who loved that show, watched every rerun nice and slow. Now his head's a magnet, his hands are green, and he picks up jazz from the movie screen. I used to think it was all in fun, till I got x-ray vision and scorched the nun. Son, now my dentist wears a welding mask, and the blender calls me sir when I ask.
Being advised, this is now a combat.
Now he forecasts weather with his silhouette. He's got the radar blues, poor boy.
Incoming fire. Keep clear. Massive
Every time
damage.
it storms, he howls like the press. Oh no, don't sit so close to the screen. That glow will cook your jeans and frizz your beans. Your bones will buzz, your shoes will squeak, and your shadow walk around for a week. So scoot it back, Jack, give your eyes a break, or your brain will spoil like a TV show.
Catastrophic damage.